something just like this. Something just like this. Touch me like you do. I want something just fading out on the edge of paradise.
Hello my beautiful people, welcome again to my channel Pauline Gold Cards. I want to say thank you very much to the amazing people who have been following me, supporting and sending love and blessings. I do send you double love and blessings to every single one of you. Thank you for being with me here again and share these messages of love and light. If this is your very first time clicking on one of my videos, welcome. My name is Pauline. What is going to be the topic for today? Well, this is a wonderful recommendation. I actually talked about this topic before, but this was from a different perspective. Here we are going to be exploring how will your family, parents or family, see or treat your future husband or your future wife. Okay, you're gonna have 4 different piles for you to decide from. It's going to be pile number 1, these citrine quartz. It looks like white quartz, but it's actually citrine. It's just because of the light you don't really see it that well. And number 2 is going to be the baby bottle. Number 3 is going to be the pink gem. And finally, 4 is going to be the colorful stone heart. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Some of you may feel attracted to choose more than one pile, okay? So just follow your intuition. If you need more time to decide, pause the video, and in the description box below you can find all the timestamps down there. And if there is any questions about private readings, beautiful donations to my channel, you can also find that information in the description box. Just click on it. Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna begin with pile number 1. Let's go to it. Welcome option number 1, the citrine quartz. What is going to be the topic for today? How will your family, parents, will see or treat your future husband or wife? Very good. Thank you very much, my beautiful subscribers, beautiful people who have been following me, supporting me. Thank you very much for your beautiful messages, your words, your encouragement. I'm so happy to be here with you again to share these messages of love and light. If this is your very first time clicking on one of my videos, welcome. My name is Pauline. So keep in mind that this is general reading, so take the energy as it resonates with you. If you people are wanting to inquire about your very own topic, private reading, beautiful donations to my channel, you can find all the information in the description box below. Just click on it and you'll find out. Number 1, what do I have here for you? Interesting, I do have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, now I do have the, wow, the Hierophant is also in reverse in here. 6 of Cups. Okay, just let me check this out. Alright, I do have the 7 of Cups, 4 of Wands in reverse, and finally we do have the Moon. Okay, just let me show you here what's going on. How will your family, your parents, in case that you don't have any parents, and the rest of the family, how will your parents or your family will see your future husband or wife? Okay, looks like there's going to be a difference among your spiritual beliefs or religion beliefs between you and your future husband, and that might be one of the things that won't click immediately. For example, your family may be Christian or Baptist, okay, and this person, it's a little bit possible that they don't have a religion per se, okay, they actually have different kinds of beliefs. They may even be a little bit more of a scientist, okay, a little bit more than facts rather than faith, okay. It doesn't really make your person a bad or a good person. It's just going to be different because there's going to be a really good dynamic between you two, even though you don't have the same beliefs about life and God, divine timing, you know. It doesn't mean it's going to be a bad thing for you. It doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to talk about things, or you're not going to be able to connect, okay? But your family in here is something is telling me that they are going to treat this as some sort of a atheist belief. You know, they're going to be like talking behind the doors. You know, they're going to be talking about this behind doors, okay? Like, do you really think this is a good match for my son or for my daughter? Because I don't really believe that they have any. I'm sorry. I don't really believe that they have any faith system or anything, and I think that maybe my son or my daughter should look for somebody, you know, a little bit more attached to our beliefs. You know, at some point, your family is going to be a little, you know, in a little bit of a disagreement between your husband or your wife beliefs and yours. Okay, so they're going to be a kind of like a little bit traditional. Okay, it's gonna be not impossible, but it's going to be a little bit difficult at first to accept your husband or your wife's belief. For example, maybe your husband or your wife, with the hierophant here in reverse, maybe they don't really believe there's such thing as heaven and hell. Okay, it's more like, no, I mean, I don't really think that we are rather condemned, but we are not also saved from something. You know, I believe that we can constantly change. I believe that we can constantly heal, you know, and maybe your family is having a little bit more of a traditional system in beliefs. Okay, so how will they treat them? It's gonna be very hard for them to talk about this. Okay, it's gonna be very hard for them to see your husband as, you know, as an individual being, choosing to get their own beliefs, okay, choosing to adapt their own beliefs. They're going to be in a bit of a disagreement with that, and they might even see it like maybe he needs direction, maybe he needs to be shown a different example of faith, maybe he needs to be brought to the church. Okay, and maybe I would say be very careful and be very mindful of this, because your family might even try to push your husband or your wife to actually making them believe their own beliefs. Okay, they're gonna try to implant their own beliefs into your husband or your wife, and that might be a little bit of a disagreement, but something is telling me that you're going to be handling very, very well. At some point you're even gonna maybe you're not going to visit your family that often, because most of the times your family is going to feel a little bit uncomfortable in the way they believe. Okay, this might not only talk about religion, it might be also talking about different ideas, different manners of speaking, manners of talking. Maybe your family, let's imagine that they are way too shy, okay, and maybe they only accept people in their circle, while your husband or your wife, they are a little bit more extroverted, and they like to have a little bit more faith in other people, and this is how these ideas are going to be a little bit incompatible. They're going to be a little bit opposite, and your family is going to be talking behind doors. You may even catch your family saying things like, you know what, I'm not really sure that this is a right match for you, or maybe he shouldn't try to be as everybody else. He should try to have a grounded system of belief, you know. He should be a little bit more obedient. You know, you're gonna see that the different ideas from different times are gonna be crashing against each other. Okay, so your family may be a little bit reserved when it comes to that. Okay, for some reason I do see here that looks like the younger people is going to be rather more accepting of your husband or your wife rather than the older people. For example, your cousins, nephews, nieces, if you have, okay, they're going to be a little bit more open to receive your husband, your wife ideas. Maybe your future, your family is going to be, you know, like a little bit of an old school, okay. So your cousins, your nieces, I mean, the youngest people are going to be a little bit more accepting of these ideas, but when it comes to the older family, it's going to be a little bit challenging, okay, because they do have a very grounded system of beliefs, okay. They are either very religious or very scientific, I mean very rational, okay, and your husband, your wife is coming out from a different from a different kind of beliefs. Maybe those beliefs they actually adopted, okay, maybe they were even born in a very religious family, but they decided to change their spiritual beliefs, okay. So, and it's going to be a little bit of a tension between you two. I'm not going to tell you, no, it's going to be all perfect, all peachy, all nice, okay. At some point, maybe they're even gonna feel uncomfortable. Maybe your future husband or wife is gonna talk about, let's imagine, tarot, and your family, you're actually gonna feel, you're actually gonna see in your with your family that they're gonna feel a little bit uncomfortable, like, really, tarot, isn't that a bad thing, isn't that dangerous, okay. So they're gonna be a little bit scared, okay. So I mean, don't really take it personal. It's just that everybody has a different system of belief, and this is the way that your future family, it's like the way that your family is going to see or treat your husband or your wife, okay. So this is pretty much what I have here for you. Option number one, you let me know in the comments down below how does this resonate, and I invite you to give it a like and subscribe in case you haven't done that yet. I'll see you next in another beautiful reading. See you, bye. Hello my beautiful people, welcome to option number 2, the baby bottle. The topic for today is going to be how will your family, parents, will see or treat your future husband and wife. Okay, I actually aboard this theme before. I actually talk about this topic, but this time we're gonna see it from the perspective of your family, okay. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take whatever resonates with you and leave the other stuff behind. If this is your very first time clicking on one of my videos, welcome, enjoy. My name is Pauline, and for my beautiful current subscribers, thank you very much for being here with me and share these messages of love and light. Thank you very much. What is going to be for you, number 2? I do have the 7 of Wands. Right, I do have the Chariot, I do have the King of Cups. Alright, there's fire and water energy. Well, looks like it's gonna be sides. There's gonna be 2 sides of this. Okay, the Hermit, the 4 of Wands, and finally the 6 of Wands. There's going to be a lot of fire energy, energetic. Okay, how will your family, your parents, will treat or see your future husband or wife? Wow, in here I do have a different context. There's going to be 50% on your favor, 50% is going to be in disagreement. Okay, I do gotta warn you here. There are going to be some members of your family that are going to be some sort of jealous or envious towards the relationship that you have with your husband or your wife, or they are going to be a little bit picky, you know, picky with them. Let's imagine maybe your husband or your wife like to practice certain sport activities, okay, but maybe one of the family members is rather a little bit more of a home person, you know. They like to stay at home, and they're going to be in disagreement with these kind of activities that your husband or your wife do, okay. Maybe they like try for extreme sports, okay, and somebody in your family is not going to be in agreement with that. They actually might be even scolding your husband or your wife, you know, saying things like, you shouldn't be practicing that, that's very dangerous, you know. Actually, why don't you just rethink about it? Try to look for a different activity. What about if you've had kids? What about if you have a daughter or a son with my family member, and something happens to you? You're gonna leave your kids without a parent or a mother, you know. For some reason I do see some sort of a Virgo energy in retrograde, or somebody's going to be emulating the energy of a Virgo in retrograde, you know, being very insecure, being very nervous, being very picky about what activity you should do or you should do not, okay? So it's gonna be a little bit of annoying, okay? Maybe this person is gonna be constantly anxious and nervous and sad, but and upset for some reason. Maybe because they're constantly seeing the news or talking to people that are very in low vibration. And of course, if you're shining, if your husband, your wife is shining in a different way, of course they're going to see this as risky, reckless, irresponsible, okay? But here's the counterpoint here. There's going to be at least 3 members of your family that they're kind of going to be defending you from this family member, okay? For some reason I see women. There's going to be the cousin or the niece, the grandmother, or your aunt, your mother, okay? And these 3 or 4 family members are going to be telling you like, I'm sorry that she or he said that. I mean, they're constantly worrying, and they had an accident years before. They haven't really gotten over that. They haven't really healed from it, but don't worry, I actually believe that you are very brave. I am very proud of you, that you're practicing different activities. You don't get yourself stuck in the routine. I'm really grateful that my daughter, my son, my niece, my nephew actually found a very nice person to be married, a really nice partner. I'm so proud of you, okay? There's going to be 4 people here supporting your ideas, helping you out. And with the 6 of Wands in here, how will your parents or your family will see your family? There's somebody who's going to be a little bit more grateful that your husband or your wife are with you. They're going to be even more blessed, okay? Not that it's going to be more or less or good or worse, okay? It's going to be one member in your family that is going to be even more, is going to be prouder, happier for you to be together. There's somebody that is constantly going to give you blessings. They're even going to brag to other people, you know what, I actually like my kid, husband or wife. They are such an amazing people, such a giver, a provider. They are a loving person, loving person. I'm so happy that my son, my girl actually hit the jackpot. This is a trustworthy person. I'm so proud of them. I actually like every single time that they come to visit, and their kids are very beautiful. I really like them. It's gonna cause a little bit of envy or jealousy among maybe your cousins or your aunts. This is like, we are married too, why you're not talking such great things about us, you know? It's gonna cause a little bit of a jealousy here, but don't really worry about it. And yeah, these people in the family, I actually like to talk about parents and family, because some people that are going to be watching this video actually don't have parents, so we're going to be talking about the family members, okay? So just take it as it resonates, okay? So I just see one people in particular, maybe I'm telling you, or they are some energy in retrograde. They're constantly scared, angry of things getting the wrong way, okay? And when it comes to the behavior of your husband or your wife, this person is going to be always looking for the darker side, you know? There's not always going to be like a compliment from them, but it's generally the way they actually see life, okay? But I do see here that there are going to be people that actually are going to applaud this relationship that you have with your husband or your wife, okay? Another thing that your family is going to see, there's something like somebody pampering your somebody is going to feel like the second mother or father of your husband or your wife. Somebody's going to treat them like the second member of the family that they never had. Maybe that's why we had the baby bottle in here. They're going to be pampering or cuddling your husband or your wife. Not that they're going to become a little boy, a little kid looking for a little girl looking for the approval of the family, you know? But what I'm saying here, there's going to be one specific member in particular that is going to connect very well with your husband, your wife. It might not even be your parents, it might be even somebody else in your family, that this is like, oh, I really like you, and they become very close, almost like brothers, like sisters, okay, like family, okay. This is like, wow, you're as close as family can be. You know, there's going to be a really good dynamic between that family member. I actually see that it may be from a younger or an older member of the family that is going to be pampering them and taking care of them, even giving them presents, you know, taking care of them, maybe cooking their favorite food every time they come to visit, and they actually like them. I see either an older person or a younger person. This is like, oh, look, my man, my mom, my girl, they're here. You know, they're gonna be very happy to receive them. Okay, there's going to be a very good chemistry in there. It's like, oh, come on, you haven't even met this family member for a week and you're already best friends, you're already texting each other. You know, there's going to be a very good dynamics in here. Okay, so this is what I have here for you, option number 2. Let me know in the comments down below how does this resonate, and I invite you to give it a like and subscribe in case you haven't done that yet. I'll see you next in another beautiful reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you! Bye! Hello my beautiful people, welcome to option number 3, the pink gem. What is going to be the topic for today? How will your parents, your family, will see or treat your future husband or wife? Thank you very much for this beautiful recommendation. I do want to say thank you very much to every single one of you who have been supporting me, sending me beautiful encouragement, love, those messages from the bottom of my heart. I say thank you very much. I do send you double love and blessings to every single one of you. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, welcome, my name is Pauline. For any further questions about private readings, beautiful donations to my channel, you can find all the information down below, okay? So keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take whatever resonates with you and leave the other stuff behind. Okay, option number 2. I'm sorry, option number 3. I got stuck on option number 2. Okay, we do have the Ten of Wands. Very good. I do have the Magician. Okay. The Knight of Cups. We do have the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Lovers. Okie dokie. I actually see very nice accepting here from your family, your parents. But there's going to be one or two family members that are not going to be very sure that this is the right choice for you. Let me explain you why. I don't know if your husband or your wife is going to be rather very much attractive, very much like a wealthy person, is going to be in the spotlight, you know, it's going to be a person that attracts, that draws a lot of attention, okay? Many eyes are looking over your person, okay? And these two family members, they are either your parents or other members in your family, your brother, your sister, your cousins. They are actually going to tell you, okay? They're going to be telling you like, I'm not sure that this is a relationship founded in true love. I believe that this relationship is rather more of a physical attraction rather than a very deep connection, a deep committed relationship. And the other family member is gonna be thinking that maybe this person is just like using you. For some reason they feel like they're gonna be using you, or they are not completely happy with you. Why? Maybe this person was either a playboy or a playgirl in their past and now they are reformed, okay? Or this person is rather very attractive and this family member is gonna feel insecure with that. They're gonna feel like, well, maybe they're gonna find somebody else in the way, you know, and they are going to be ended up divorcing this family member, or they're gonna be ended up cheating this person. They're gonna be betraying this person, and they're gonna be seeing somebody else. What if this person is dating somebody else right now? What if their husband or their wife is with somebody else? What if this is just a pretend marriage they are in? What if this person is manipulating them in being in this relationship? I don't really think that this is a sure thing. I don't really think that this is a good match. I don't really trust this person. Maybe they're having like hidden intentions, you know. Maybe they are not totally reformed. Okay, or maybe they went your future husband or your wife, maybe they went through a addiction. Maybe they were any kind of an addiction. It is not necessarily drugs or alcohol, you know, or even sex. Okay, so any kind of addiction or very toxic behavior, and now they come out of that. I usually see that your person actually went a very long way to become the reformed person, the honorable person they are right now. It's just that everybody has a past, and these two family members, I do see strongly two family members are not going to be quite sure if trusting this man or this woman. This is like, at some point, it can even be a little bit hurtful. They can be like, you can have a more beautiful wife, you can have a very so much handsome, a much more handsome man in your life, and you're with them. Something is not clicking here. I don't really think this is possible. This is too good to be true. I think you should be careful. You should be careful. I mean, what if this person is not for real? What if this person actually is just wanting to keep the appearances? I mean, do they even show you in public? Do they even tell you they love you openly? Or I don't know. This is a little bit too weird. What if all those business trips are just for appearance? I mean, they are dating somebody else. I think you should be careful. You know, this is like these two family members are going to be talking, okay? But I believe it's rather a little bit more of a anxiety and fears, you know, and maybe their ways of believing, you know, maybe in their ways of the way that they believe love should be. This is like, no, good looking people only matches good looking people. Rich people only matches rich people. People from different nationalities only match for among each other. Something cannot be different, because different and opposites is instantly a bad combination. Okay, so maybe that's why these two family members are gonna be not trusting your future husband, your wife. Okay, I mean, your future husband or wife, they don't really care about that. Of course, they're gonna be suspecting, they're talking behind doors about you, about this relationship, but this person is gonna be very, very showing of their emotions, of their love towards you. Okay, so with the Ace of Wands in here, uh, and the Knight of Pentacles, I sense that there's going to be another member of the family that is going to be congratulating you, congratulating you, you know. Um, they're going to see you as some sort of an inspiration or a healer of your husband or your wife. Not because you went through your life healing and helping them out all their time. It's just that they're going to see you as an inspiration for your husband or your wife. Okay? And this is like, wow. Maybe while your husband or your wife taught you how to be more self-confident, you taught them how to be centered, grounded. Rather than center, is grounded. Okay? So they're going to be very amazed. They're going to be telling you, this family member, and in specific, they're going to be telling you like, wow, you really surprised us. We never really expected you to be with somebody like this. I gotta tell you, at some point I thought you were going to be single forever, or something like that. And you really surprised us with this. I mean, this person is amazing. Okay, so you're going to be in the you're going to be on my Instagram. Oh, look, my cousin, my sister, my brother, they actually married a very nice person. I mean, check them out. It's an incredible match. Okay, they're gonna be talking about your chemistry with this person. They're gonna be even giving you some advice. I just see a family member that maybe there's even gonna give them ideas to your husband, your wife. This is like, oh, look, check this out. I'm pretty sure that they like this kind of a gift, this kind of activity. Why don't you give it a try? Why don't you surprise them? And there's going to be some exchanging of ideas, brainstorming. Okay, but yeah, those two family members are going to be very suspicious of this marriage. It's like it might be about inner fears, inner insecurities. This is like, come on, this relationship is just too good to be true. Things like that don't exist. They're probably just faking it, or maybe they're the husband or the wife is paying my family members so that they can be married. Maybe they are trying to impress us. Maybe they're not even married for real. So they're going to be a little bit of an immature beliefs here, but you don't really want to pick on that. Okay, it's going to be almost like inevitable. Okay, this is like, oh, okay, yes, you can talk whatever you want, but I'm so happy and so fulfilled in this relationship. I mean, it's not like you're married to us. Like, this relationship is between this person and me. And yeah, this is pretty much what I have here for you. Option number 3. This was very interesting. You let me know in the comments down below how does this resonate, and I invite you to give it a like and subscribe in case you haven't done that yet. I'll see you next in another beautiful reading. See you. Bye. Hello my beautiful people, welcome to option number 4, last but not least, the colorful stone heart. What is going to be the topic for today? How will your parents or family will see or treat your future husband or wife? Okay, just keep in mind this is a general reading, so take whatever resonates with you and leave the other stuff behind. Thank you very much, my beautiful people who have been following me, supporting me, sending me love, encouragement. Thank you very much for being here with me and share these messages of love and light. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, welcome, enjoy. My name is Pauline. For any further questions about private readings, beautiful donations to my channel, you can find all the information down in the description box below. Just click on it and you'll find it. Very good. Let's see. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Page of Cups. Well, 10 of Swords. Okay. King of Wands, Knight of Cups. A lot of water energy. Earth. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I also have air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Let's see, option number 4. Wow. This is very contradictory that I see here. There's going to be some pain or sadness here from 2 family members. Some missing situation. Your parents or your family members are gonna be missing you once you start your new life with your future husband or wife. Why? Looks like you guys are gonna be living far away from your family. You're not going to be following quite the tradition of living in a close place so you can see your family. Looks like that your work, your husband's work or your wife's work is going to take you to a different country, a very long distance from your family. Okay, and not necessarily because you want to hurt them, it's just that because you are growing up. Of course, you're a grown up, and you guys are somehow destined by divine timing to live in a different country, to live in a different place, being in a faraway location from their family and your family especially. And your family is kind of like attached to different beliefs, about what marriage should be. This is like, oh, please just be close so I can take care of your kids. Be close to us so we can be together for Christmas all the time. Please be close to us so we can go and visit. Be close to us so we can talk about different things. What if there's an emergency? I do actually see a little bit of an old school beliefs, and maybe a little bit of a manipulative, childish, and immature beliefs. Like, no, don't leave me because I die without you. Don't leave me because I will become depressed. Okay? I do see two people. It can be your parents or your mother, your aunt, your uncle, your brother, your sister. Okay, but I do see two people here. One is gonna feel it in a little bit a bigger grade than the other, missing you. Okay, at some point they're going to be a little bit resentful to your husband or your wife because you're not going to be that close to them anymore. I mean, I do see something about video chats and online calls, but they're going to be a little bit resentful, a little bit sad that you are not going to be, that your family is going to be resentful because they're not going to be close enough. Let's imagine when you and your future husband have a son, a daughter, if you want to be parent, or they're a little bit sad that you are going to be celebrating Christmas with your friends and other people rather than with your family. They might even keep it to themselves. Okay, maybe they don't openly say it, but maybe they're going to be saying phrases like, what are you going to do for Christmas? Do you think you're gonna join us? Are you gonna be coming here? But it's gonna be hard for them to see you away. Okay, even though your family has told you before, be independent, just go out and have your very own house. I mean, go and live your life. Of course, this change that is going to happen is still going to be hard for your family members. But with the 10 and 8 of Swords in here is telling me that little by little they're going to be understanding that sometimes things don't work exactly the way they want it. Maybe most of your family members actually live in a close location so they can be all together, but looks like you're going to be the one breaking the cycle and you're going to be living in a different state, a different country than your family, and most of the times you're either going to travel to them or they're gonna have to travel to you. Okay, so rather than they are resentful, but they are also gonna be a little bit sad about it. Okay, and maybe they're gonna see your future husband or your wife like, why you have to take them away? Why you had to take away my kid, my baby girl, my baby boy? That they're going to be like crying a little bit. Maybe they're gonna be screaming into their pillow, why you have to take my son or my daughter? Just that it was a very sudden change. I mean, they're gonna be feeling sad. But here's the thing. With the 10 of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, they are also going to be happy. After the tears, they're going to be happy. I don't know whether there are going to be pictures of you shown in social media that you are having such an amazing time with your husband, your wife, that you're having an amazing life, that you're being very happy, you're being successful, you're being accomplished, you are healthy, you're healthier, wealthier, happier than you ever been. And they're also going to be thankful that you found somebody who could show you a great time, that could show you passion, loyalty, love, but of course it's going to be a mixing emotions in here. There's going to be mood a very swinging moods in here. Okay, at some point they're gonna be sad or angry and resentful to your husband, your wife. You take away my baby boy, you take away my baby girl, you take away this person. Why couldn't you just stay in the same state, in the same place that we are? Why you have to be that far away? And then they're gonna be fighting these emotions with happiness, with this is, I'm so happy that they are having a great life, they just became parents. I mean, they're being successful at their work, they're happy, they just remodeled their house, and I mean, I'm happy that they are happy, and I'm proud of them. Okay, but there's going to be some sort of emotions here, a little bit sad. Okay, when you go and visit your family, you're going to see in their face happy, tears of joy, hugging you like they never hugged you before. There's going to be even bigger emotion, appreciation than the ones that you received when you were younger and then you were with your family. This distance is gonna make your family love you more, missing you more, and appreciate you more. So every time you visit them, okay, they're going to be crying of happiness. They're going to be crying. It's going to be very emotional moments. Okay, so get ready for you to be photographed every single time. This is like, oh, this is when my kid came to visit us, and prepare for different for your family taking videos of you when you are there, when they're talking about you. I mean, they're gonna be collecting a very huge amount of pictures so they can remember every single smell, every single color, every single sensation that they gather from the moment you went to visit them. Okay, so wow, this is amazing. So this is pretty much what I have here for you. Option number 4. Thank you very much for seeing this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you want to share to another beautiful person, and they can subscribe as well. Thank you very much. I'll see you next in another beautiful reading. See you. Bye.